Hello, boys and girls, children of all ages. Welcome to the most exciting Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes community stream in the world. I'm talking about the RSG Lunch stream, where we bring you the best and brightest of nothing and just talk about stuff that because we feel like it. I'm Ranger J1999, your host and part of the RSG crew. Glad to have you here. If you're wondering what the lunch stream is, it's just us hanging out, talking shop with you guys, with Galaxy Heroes. That's pretty much all it is. Something fun for you to listen to wherever you may be, whenever your lunch may be, whether you're listening to us live or listening to us later on. It's all good in the hood as far as we're concerned. We just want you to have something to bring a smile to your face and something fun to listen to, and maybe you learn something in the process. That being said, let's introduce the people here. Dr. Finn will not be with us today because he wants to play Anthem. I'm joking. He's actually busy with work meetings today. Grande Patron may show up. You never know. He could be at the pool passed out. He could show up. We don't know. But the two guys I know I can rely on that are always here is, of course, Grim the Mechanic.
How's it going?
And the soulless one, Mr. Gingivitis, Sanely Red.
Hi-ho.
Oh my! Don't do that. No, Sanely. No, don't do that. I give you A for effort for trying. And Sanely, you have trivia for us today.
That's right.
And what trivia are we going to be covering?
About the Alien franchise.
Ooh, creamy. I'm interested. I'm sold. I'm in. I'm in, Sanely. I love those. Well, I love some of those movies. All right. Yeah. So it's Friday. It's getting time for the weekend. I will be doing a Battlefront 2 stream today. We're just gonna do a bunch of Galactic Assault and show off all the new clone skins that we have. It's a buttload of them. So we're just gonna see if we can get as many battles on the clone era that we can. Have fun. And let mayhem ensue with me, Force Master, and Decepticons. Real quick, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, check out our Patreon. We'll talk about the ACS stuff at the end. Alrighty then. That's that's what's going on. Now, if you have questions that you would like to pose to us, all you need to do, the way it works, is put question in front of your statement. Put that in chat. We'll scoop it up, and Sanely Red will scoop it up. Because that's what he does. He monitors chat and he gets all your questions. So don't make him angry or he'll delete it and censor you. No, I'm kidding. He won't do that. Or maybe he will. Let's just not make him angry and find out, shall we? Let me use my energy real quick and then we will get going on the roster review because we have a roster review today. We always have a roster review. Come on. Well, it helps if I click the right button. Let's spend this energy. I gotta spend it. Alright, let's just do this. Cool. And the rest. No, give me that. Yes, thank you. Good. Stem. Yes. Okay, good. Alright, fine. Good, done. Okay. So today we have a roster review, and today we are doing, let's pull it up. We are doing Clone Troop 211. Hey, his time to shine has finally come. Clone Troop 211 is here, and of course, he is in the guild Supernova. So shout out to Supernova, wherever you guys may be out there in TV land. Glad to have you guys here. And represented by your boy Clone Troop 111, or Clone Troop 211. Not 3 ones, just 2 ones. And let me see what he wants today. So he is looking for, with Grand Arena. He's given a list of teams that he runs with 3v3 and 5v5. Are there any teams you would change up, or are there any teams I'm missing? Are there any characters that you would recommend farming up? After watching some of your JF videos, it looks like Impa would be a good choice. With work, sometimes it's hard for me to climb both arenas. I'm not in the Char chat, by the way. I believe mods on Rev and Yet are on point. How do you feel mods are on the rest of my arena team? Well, we can start with your arena team. I think that's a good place to start. Let's just look at your Rev.
He also posted a couple pictures of the Grand Arena.
I ain't got time for all that. No,
I can list those off to you when you're ready.
We'll do that here in a minute. But let's look at the mods. Great on Rev 318. Perfect. That's how you want to do it. No problems there, but let's just check out your Yoda. See what you got going on for your Yoda. 7,300. Yeah, you're good. No problems there. Good lord, dude. It's like if you want one, you could take it anytime you like. Let's look at your mods for Kenobi. Health, tenacity, defense. 91,000 protection. No, you're fine on Kenobi. Jolie. Health, protection. I don't have any problem. Crit damage, interesting. You have crit damage on Jolie. Triangle. maybe go with something a little bit more different on that, but it's a great mod, so I don't really have a problem with that. So, okay. And then last but not least, Bastila. No, fine. 261 speed, great mods, great everything. So, speed set, 261 speed on a Basti. I mean, good lord, dude. I mean, I don't really have much to offer you, brother. I mean, if you're looking just a quick glance at both your arenas, if it just you don't have the time sometimes to do it, that's the only thing holding you back, because you've definitely got the teams, the mods, everything for that. So let's. I mean, if there's something specific, clone troop, that you want me to get, but your mods look great on your characters on both sides. I'm sorry, not on your arena. So I'm cool with it. So, all right. You said you had a list of teams that you wanted to present that he has for Grand Arena. Wait, didn't he send screenshots of this? Let me see.
Yeah, I'm looking at them right now. If you want me to list them off.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them, actually.
All right, let's talk about the first team. Let's just start listing teams and see what we think about those.
Okay, here's first 3v3. He's got GK, Barris, and Fives.
Great team on defense. I have no problem with that.
Yeah. Then he's got Asajj, Acolyte, and Zombie, which is another great defensive team.
Great defensive team. I had no problem with that.
He's got Talzin, Talia, and Daka, which is another good one.
Yep, I don't have a problem with that either.
And then Vader, Sidious, Sith Trooper.
No, wait.
No. I wish that one was good.
I mean, you can run Vader and Sith Trooper by himself, and for certain teams that people put on 3v3, the lesser teams, you can just win with that. He just, like, if they put, like, any kind of Rogue One team, it's like dead, because Vader just does his thing. They can't get Sith Trooper. I don't see Sidious on that team. If you want to add it, I mean, Vader and Sith Trooper is a strong combination for certain teams in 3v3. I don't have a problem with that. I guess, if you want to put Sidious on there just to get extra dots and stuff and things that he can do, I could see that maybe. I mean, it's an offensive team. You're controlling. Yeah,
actually,
it's not
I could see that one being used as defense if you put it in the back line.
No, that's an offensive team. Seriously, that's a straight offensive team, because that's way too easy to kill. That's straight. Go pawn something with Culling Blade from Vader. So yeah, I can see that as a good offensive team.
Okay. Next one is Maul, Savage, and Fallen Bastila. That would be more of an offensive team, I think.
It's an offensive team, very specific. I'm not liking Fallen Bastila in that team. Too much RNG base, because I'm sure you're going with the Maul lead for stealth, but they all stealth, so it's too easy to get around to be able to just knock the snot out of Maul and Bastila. There's no tank combination there. That definitely not a team on. I mean, if you want to use it as just a placeholder for defense, you can, but that's a gimme win.
Now I could see swapping, using Fallen Bastila on that Vader team instead of Sidious.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because every time she shocks, she'll be pumping Vader's Culling Blade up in damage.
Yep.
So
that's a possibility on that you could kind of think about. All right, what's next?
Next one is Crew, Masked Kylo, and First Order Officer.
No. Stormtrooper. That thing on defense for me has gotten me so many defensive wins. It's an awesome team on defense. Definitely. The team you want to run for offense with First Order Officer, and I've gotten this from other people, it works. I unfortunately I need to mod my Phasma better, but it's Phasma, First Order Officer, and Executioner. That's actually a great team on offense, because you just pump up you can control it. The AI does stupid things with that team on defense. So you can put your one First Order team on defense and have that one for offense, because Executioner just goes into Kassan chopping the crap out of everything. It's pretty damn nice. So I like that on offense. So I would mix up those teams like that.
And then the one after this one is Phasma, Fox, and First Order Stormtrooper.
Yeah, we just talked about that. Switch those.
Yeah. So, then we got a couple bounty hunter teams here: Bosk, Dengar, and Greedo. We saw that work to great effect when you were fighting them. So that's a really good defensive one.
Yeah, it's a great defensive team. I hate it.
And then we got Django, Boba, and L337.
Yep, I use that on defense. It's a great team. It's a pain in the ass team to deal with.
Yeah, that is a really good team. Let's see here. Grievous, B2, and Sunfuck.
Grievous, yep, I can actually see that
could
team.
work.
I could definitely see that team, especially on defense.
I never thought about using Sunfuck.
That's a
with
good call on that,
team.
because Grievous, with B2, you're going to have to deal with Sunfac. He can dispel. B2's dispelling. Grievous is doing his thing. That would be a pain in the ass team on defense to have to deal with. Absolutely, I can see that team. It's a good call.
I like that team.
I do too.
Okay, and the final one is Cody, Echo, and Sergeant, Clone Sergeant.
Well, you put that on defense and just wish that they could do something with it.
Well, your opponent will look at that and go, really?
Yeah, that's that's a free win. But I mean, if you want to leave it on defense, it's not going to hold. It's way too many teams could kill it easily, unfortunately. So if it's a placeholder just because that's what you got, that's totally fine. I don't have a problem with that. I mean, on offense it sucks, on defense it sucks. So I mean, it's a place thing. It's just you put it there because it's a team you can use. It may do some damage. It's not really. Clones are too slow. They don't hit hard enough. I mean, Rex is Rex and Fives is Fives, and they're really two good clones. The other three are kind of me. So there you go.
He says his clones are maxed.
Oh, that's great. Still,
yeah,
that's great. Sorry, Clone Troop. I could take my 3 Imperial Troopers in there and be like, wee. Sorry, buddy. It's just, I hate it. I hate it so much, man. But, yeah. I mean, maybe you get a little bit more out of them because they are Gear 12 and maxed. I mean, mine are Gear 10, and I've got like all the Omegas and stuff done. But yeah, it's a strictly place. So now, if you have some holds on defense, I'd be surprised if you have a lot of holds on defense with those guys. Now, if you're using them for offense, who are you using them on offense against? I'm just trying to figure that out. They don't hit hard enough, and you don't have them under a Rex lead. I mean, I guess Echo's lead.
Well, Cody's lead is pretty good, but I mean, there's so many teams that can take out a clone team really easily. That's the problem. I really wish the clones were better.
I know.
You know,
why can't they be like Battlefront 2 clones? They're amazing. They do all kinds of fun stuff. So
who knows? We might get a rework of them here when the Clone Wars series starts back up.
Sure.
Please, CG, please.
God, please, jeez, God, please. All right, was that it for that? Or?
That's all for the 3v3 for now.
Oh my God, we got more. Wow, he's really
got 5v5.
Clone Troop's on it, man. Clone Troop is on it. Yeah, let's do 5v5 real quick. Let's knock it out.
Actually, I was going to suggest a couple 3v3 for him. If he's got Mission and Zalbar available,
they're a great combination.
Those you can pretty much put anything in for the third spot and it'll rock and roll. You know, that's a really good both offense and defensive team. Just having those two in there somewhere.
I can't touch this. Why is Ranger searching for yodeling pickles? And I was looking at that like, what do you say?
Yodeling pickle?
Like, what are you talking about? And then I look on screen, I'm like, of course.
A yodeling pickle.
I didn't even notice that was up there until I saw it. I'm like, well, I mean, that's what Amazon recommends for some strange reason, even though all I search on Amazon for is Star Wars stuff, Voltron stuff, and computer stuff. So I don't know how the yodeling pickle came in there, but hey, you're on Amazon right now. Anybody out there looking for a yodeling pickle? So there you go.
So what do you eat it and it makes you yodel, or...
I don't know. Let's get with his 5v5 teams.
That's hilarious.
Awful.
Okay, 1 second. Let's see here. 5v5. He's got Rex, Fives, Cody, Sergeant, Echo. Since he says all of his clones are max, that's a good team, really.
It's not bad. Problem with clones. Fives is pretty damn amazing at that level. So is Rex. Um, this is a team you can leave on defense. It's not beating a lot of teams on offense. Scrub teams it can definitely take out. Um, it's a mid tier, lower tier team that you have all. Maybe you have different results, Clone Troop, but typically why clones are not used a lot is because they're too easy to get around. An Imperial Trooper squad, a Night Sister squad. Oh no, it's not some Night Sisters because you do have Rex in there. What am I thinking? I'm not thinking at all today. I'm tired.
Well, Night Sisters can take it down if they hit Plague before Rex can pop
Well,
his...
yeah, because the Sods can get rid of all their buffs and then Plague lands. Yeah, it's
I mean, that is a good team.
See, the thing is that
like
Rex and Fives with the General Kenobi and Xeris team is really good on defense. I would actually recommend that if you want to place a team on defense, I mean, a lot of people use their Kenobi now with their Revan team, which I understand. But that combination can be used. You can put another Jedi in with Revan and still do really fine. Without a doubt. Hell, put Plo Koon in there instead of Kenobi, and then yeah, absolutely. No, you want Kenobi. I'm sorry, but that was kind of the team of the day. It's you may get some work out of this. You put this on defense, it's fine. It's still going to be. They're going to have to use something decent on it, so it does hold them to force them to use something like that. So, yeah, I can see this team. Okay, what's the next?
And the next one, he's got the Rogue One team of Jin, Cassian, K2, Chirrut, and Baze. That's a good team. Yeah, I like that team.
It's a good team for getting a free win. So,
albeit it's not as cool as it used to be since they nerfed K2SO's Running Man.
Well, yeah, I mean, no, let's just be real. It's a pain in the ass team more than anything. I mean, you've got the same setup I do. You don't have Cassian Zeta, which does help. It gives them extra protection in the start of the match. This is a team that kind of gets that. Rogue One's just does not. If you want to use it for offense, go for it. If you want to place it on defense, just know it's super easy to beat. It just is. They just do not have enough offensive firepower to do a thing. They're too easy to kill, too easy to target. Baze is one of the better tanks in the game, but unfortunately, even with Chirrut, it's just there's just too many teams out there that beats the Rogue One team. And what you see is a lot of people ripping this squad apart and putting it in other pieces. I mean, if you want it as a placeholder, fine, because they are Gear 12, and if that's what you want to do. But typically, my experience in Rogue One has never gotten me any holds on defense. Just too easy to get around with. Even with the Zeta Jin, she can revive and stuff. It has more success in 3v3s, Jin, Chirrut, and Baze. But as a 5v5, even with K2SO, it's just too many teams because of what they do. Just go like, no. So, but if you want to use it as a placeholder for defense, you can. You can use it on offense against some lesser teams if you want to clear something out. So, yeah. All right, next.
Okay, and the next one is a bounty hunter team with Bosk Lead, Django, Boba, Dengar, and Greedo.
Yeah, you put that on defense, and you're going to have a fun time. That's a great team on defense. Yours are all Gear 12. Great job on this. Definitely a defensive team. I always put it on defense. It's just you got to use a top team to beat it. You cannot mess around with them. And I learned the hard way that if you do something you're not supposed to do in 3v3, it'll cost you the match in the final. So that sucks, but
like try to focus down Boba.
I should have gone after. Yes, I should have killed those two knuckleheads first. Yeah.
And then Greedo's 7 shots.
Hey, lesson learned. But yeah, I
like this.
It's a great team. I love the setup. The team you got is perfect for defense. People are going to hate that team. All right, next team.
And you can alternate it too if you decide you don't really want to put it on defense. Just swap and put the Django as lead and use it for
Sure, get
offense.
that
And
extra speed and go in
rock
there.
and-
Yeah, you've got a lot of mix and matching you can do with your bounty hunters. And yeah, Embo, I really love Embo. I think once you get into gear and stuff, he's such a versatile piece in that lineup. You're almost at the point, my friend, that you could actually run 2 bounty hunter teams. Put your standard boss team with IG-88, Dengar, Greeter, Boba Fett, and Bosk on defense. Django lead with those other 4 bounty hunters. If once you get them up, hit hard. With Cad Bane and Embo, they hit hard, and you can have an offensive team that can really wreck some stuff. So, absolutely. All right, next.
Then we got the First Order team with crew lead Kylo, regular Kylo, Fox, First Order officer, First Order stormtrooper.
Yeah, defensive team was pain in the ass. Got to use a top team, JTR, something along those lines to beat it. If you screw around and don't, you're going to lose. I'll show what happened with mine today, and you'll see why First Order is a pain in the ass to deal with. They are
How many defenses did you get this time?
6.
Oh man, very awesome.
Yeah, we'll show it here in a second. You do need that other Zeta on Kylo, though. Kylo Ren Unmasked. You need both Zetas. His leader's fine, but you do want that second Zeta. So if you have one to spare, now we're all hoarding for the eventual whatever dark side, Darth, whatever character that's coming up this month, we think. So we know a lot of people are hoarding, but yeah, you definitely want that other Zeta on Kylo Ren. But yeah, great team on defense. Forces them to use a meta team and drain resources. All right.
Yeah, not to mention that second Zeta on Unmasked Kylo will help his ship as well. So
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, we got a Night Sister team next with Asajj lead, Talzin, Acolyte, Zombie, and Daka.
Yeah, this is a great offensive team. It can beat a lot of teams because it's just so nasty. It's great on defense, but you have to kind of mix and match. Some people like to put a Nest in there. Some people like to put a Zaris in there because of just the heals and stuff instead of having Talia in there or Acolyte. And then you go with Asajj, Talzin, Daka, and Zombie, the heals and everything that are going on with that. So you can use it on defense. It's great on offense. It can beat a lot of teams. Mother Talzin, with that plague flying around, is a pain in the ass. Just, ugh. So, and you can, depending on the team, you go with the different leads. That's the great thing. You've got both Zetas on both the main characters of Asajj and Mother Talzin. So this is a team you can mix and match. You want to put on defense, you can. You want to put on offense, you can. Have fun.
Well, there is a caveat to the defensive team, though. If you're going to put it on defense, I'd recommend ditching Acolyte and putting in either Nest or Wampa. Because without Nest or Wampa on that team, you
it's easy to get around.
be targeted with a trooper team.
Yeah.
A trooper team will like steamroll through
Yeah.
a Night Sister team, unfortunately.
It's still ugly, yeah. All right, next team.
Okay, we got Old Republic, Karth, Mission Zalbar, Kandris, and Juhani.
Yeah, you have fun with that. You're gonna kick the crap out of somebody. Off it, just go. So
Oh,
you can leave that on defense or just go or off it.
Yeah.
Defense, it's great. Off, yeah. I've seen a lot of great things with that combination. So,
yeah, on defense, they'll have to use a top tier team to take it down.
It is nasty.
So.
It is a nasty team. So no problem there. Yeah, I love that team. Next.
And that's all of it for now.
All right. Plus, she's got your standard Sith, Revan. I mean, troopers. I mean, good lord, you can go down the line. But yeah, I like those team comps. Absolutely.
Yeah. So he's pretty much saying, is there anything he would change, or their teams he is missing?
No. We already looked at your Jedi. I mean, they're great. Sith. Let's just look at your Sith and your troopers. But I mean, I'm sure I'm going to see some good stuff here when I pull it up. Yeah, Sith. Oh my god, look at all those Gear 12s.
Man, look at the Gear 12s.
Just fantastic. No, Clone Troop 1-1. I don't really have. I mean, good lord. Yeah, Troopers 12, Snow Troopers 11. That's still pretty potent at that level. You have Range Trooper 7-star Gear 12, so that's fantastic. I mean, you've got everything you need. Basically, the way I would recommend for you is, like I do, look at your opponent, see what they have, what they don't have, and you can kind of play it how you want to play it. We're going to do that today. Well, we're not going to do it today. We'll do it tomorrow. I'm going to do my attacks today during the lunch stream here in a few minutes when we get done here, because I only need to win one match and then I win the match. So it's unfortunately, I'll show you what happens here. But your teams are good, man. Your modding's fantastic. Your teams are fantastic. I am super impressed with everything you've got here. The fact that you even have clones as a team, that it's an annoying team. It's not hard to beat, but for you with what you've got, having clones there, it's just going to make make them a lot better, because they're going to have to use all this. I'll put clones in the back. On defense, let them just burn through a lot of your top teams, and just when they get to the back, they may not have what they need to actually beat that clone team, and you're going to be sitting there going, suck it. Basically. So, oh yeah, this is really good stuff, Clone Troop 2-on-1. I really don't have anything to tell you other than just an amazing job, because I'm really super impressed with your roster. Just tons of Gear 12s. I mean, yeah, you can do what you like, my friend. I mean, good Lord, this is really good. So, if you have anything you want to ask us, I mean, we covered all your 3v3, all your 5v5. We covered your arena team. I don't really have any other suggestions other than the ones I made already, Clone Troop. If you do have any other questions, you can just message me directly. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions you have. And if you would like a roster review, then all you need to do is send your GG page to Dr. Finn Medicine Woman, Finity, and the Discord, and just give him your GG page, give him an insight of what you want him to look at, or us to look at, and make sure he responds, let you know that he's in the queue. It takes about a month to get there. I mean, we've done over 300 roster reviews. I've lost track at this point. We're probably going to do another 300 more at this rate. So just be patient with us. We'll let you know ahead of time when your roster review is coming up, and then we'll knock it out for you. But Clone Troop, you get 2 thumbs up for Ranger J1999. I love your roster, my friend. Absolutely. So damn good. Yes, Grim, quit drooling over his mods. Stop it.
It's got some really nice mods.
I saw that earlier when I was looking at it. I'm like, I'm not even going to bother with mods. This is ridiculous. It's so good. All right. But yeah, take those suggestions for 3v3 and 5v5. Maybe mix and match a little bit there, Clone Troop, and rock and roll. All right. Let's get back into the game. We do have trivia. Before I do that, I just want to show what happened on defense real quick, and then we'll get into your trivia, if that's all right, Mr. Stanley Red.
Sure.
Okay. So let's see what happened. We put a ton on defense because the guy I faced, unfortunately, this is a mismatch. I don't like this. I know a lot of people didn't even get defenses, so I only have to win one match. So what happened on our defense? Well, we put our top teams on defense, and you can see the results. 6 defensive holds for first order. He tried 2 against my Sith team, and it didn't go well for him. So basically, you know, I just have to win one match, which we'll do here after trivia, and it's basically over. We'll go top counters versus top counters, maybe clear a little bit, but, you know, I went heavy on defense, so it made his life miserable. This is kind of the strategy. So this is a defensive strategy that you do when you have someone that I should not have been matched up with this guy. Juan Ma, I apologize, but I should not be facing you. There's no way. When we looked at your roster versus mine, there's no way in hell that I should be facing you. But we have the same GP, so this is a lesson to you boys and girls out there. When you have fluff GP, this is what happens. You know, you face someone that has Revan, Kira Scoundrel, Sith, and they can put that on there because I still have CLS, JTR, my Empire team. I've got my own Palpatine and Thrawn, you know, so yeah. This is the results of that. Is it still saying GG? No, I've got the damn... Yeah.
No, I'm seeing the game. It might be they need to refresh their browser real quick. Interesting.
No, I'm looking at the live. It's showing the
Yeah, I see your Grand Arena.
Yeah, I see Grand Arena in there. I'm like, what? That's... I'm looking at the stream live because I always look at the stream live when I'm looking at it. No, it should be on the battle. But we'll get that in a second because we're gonna play a game. We're gonna play trivia with yours truly, Mr. Gingivitis, Stanley Red. Stanley, we're doing aliens trivia today, so it's just me and Grim, so be gentle.
All right. Okay, first question. In Alien Resurrection, Sigourney Weaver makes a basket in a basketball hoop while throwing the ball behind her without looking. How many takes were needed to get it right? Was it A, 1, B, 3, C, 5, or D, 7?
I'm going to say 7 because that's really hard.
I'll say 3.
Nope, first take.
Really? She did that in one take?
Yeah.
Lucky.
Sigourney Weaver. Man.
She's so amazing. God. Wow.
You know, you want a powerful woman, there's one right there.
Oh, she's amazing.
Yeah, they were originally going to like digitally recreate it, you know, like so that it would go in there.
Mm-hmm.
But she trained for like 2 weeks and did it herself.
Really? Wow.
That is epic.
That is pretty damn. That's impressive. That is super duper uber duper duper. Frizzle frazzle of the dizzle dazzle. That's good. Wow. Okay. So that's winning.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so why were there no guns in the movie Alien 3? Was it A, it didn't make sense for the prison colony to have them? B, they aren't in the movie due to budget cuts? C, Sigourney Weaver requested no guns in the movie after the guns-heavy Aliens movie? Or D, all the gun props were stolen before filming could start?
I think it's A. I mean, they were in a prison that they didn't have weapons. They weren't allowed because these were convicted murderers. But it could be C. It's one of those two. I say A. I'm probably wrong.
Yeah, I'd say that it's prison. It didn't make sense.
No, it was C. Sigourney Weaver requested no guns in the movie.
Knew it, son of a.
Oh, okay.
That's right. She is an anti-gun. I forgot about that. Damn it. God.
Ah.
You and your trickster ways, Saintly Red. I hate you so much.
I forgot about that part.
Oh, she is very anti. Damn it, because that came up in Avatar too. I should have remembered. Well played, sir. Next question.
Mm-hmm. In the movie Aliens, Ellen Ripley is given a picture of her daughter Amanda Ripley, who died of old age while she was in hypersleep between the events of Alien and Aliens. Who was the picture of? A. Helen Mirren. B. Sigourney Weaver's real-life mom, C. Glenn Close, or D. a picture of Sigourney Weaver that was digitally aged?
I think it's B.
I'll say C, because I don't remember that part.
No, it was B. Sigourney's real-life mom.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Who was originally going to try out to be Ellen Ripley but had to pull out at the last minute, and whose prosthetic head of them is actually used in a shot in Alien 3 with a face hugger on it, which is supposed to be Ellen Ripley's head? Was it A, Jamie Lee Curtis, B, Linda Hamilton, C, Carrie Fisher, or D, Meryl Streep?
Hamilton. Linda Hamilton.
I have no clue on this one.
Take a guess. I'm guessing.
C.
Nope, Meryl Streep.
Okay.
What TV show was directly inspired by one of the Alien movies? Was it A, Stargate, B, Andromeda, C, Firefly, or D, Alien Nation?
I mean, the obvious answer is Alien Nation.
Yeah.
But let's think about it. It's not Serenity. Well, no, the Reavers.
I didn't say Serenity. I said Stargate.
Well, what was it for again? I thought you heard Serenity.
Okay,
Serenity.
Stargate, Andromeda, Firefly, or
I'm sorry,
Alien.
Firefly. Serenity's in.
Serenity's the name of the ship in
Right.
Firefly.
Yeah, sorry.
Um,
I got confused. You know what? I'm gonna be cheeky. I'm gonna say Firefly. I know it's wrong, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I love Firefly.
Grim?
Who you go with, Grim?
I'll go for Alien Nation.
No, it was Firefly.
Yes.
Okay.
My instincts were correct because of the Reavers, right?
Well, Joss Whedon worked on Alien.
Yes, I know that. Yeah, I knew that, but I
took
think
the concept of space mercenaries from the movie.
that's right.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool. Well, I'm glad for that because they gave us one hell of an awesome series.
Take
If
my
you have
heart,
not
Take
seen
my land, take me
Firefly.
where I cannot stand. Yes, Firefly is freaking awesome.
the brown coats, you gotta if you
You
haven't
gotta
seen
watch
Firefly,
it. It's so good. In the movie. Oh. We need to make more.
I mean,
Yes,
so good.
So good. All right, next, Stanley.
Okay, what was the original title for the movie Alien? Was it A, Star Beast, B, Close Encounters of the Fourth Kind,
No.
C, Predator, or D, Prometheus?
Prometheus.
Prometheus.
Nope, Star Beast.
Was it really? That's awful. Curse you.
No,
What an awful name.
So makes sense. Cheesy name makes sense.
I mean, it's Star Wars era because okay, all right, I get it. Admiral Spectre says Firefly. Firefly's amazing. I will fight you. We will come to fight. Hey, some people don't like stuff. It's okay. I love Firefly. It's amazing.
Firefly was amazing.
Okay, who was originally considered to play the alien in the movie Alien? Was it A, Jean-Claude Van Damme?
No.
B, Andre the Giant? C, Peter Mayhew? Or D, Tony Moran?
I'm gonna say Peter Mayhew.
And I'll go for D.
It was Peter Mayhew.
Yes. What?
And a bonus fact, when they were originally starting filming for the movie Predator, Jean-Claude Van Damme was actually the Predator. But that was before they came up with the final design.
The original version of the Predator looked so stupid. God, I'm glad they redid that because, God, the original version of the Predator, you're like, what? No.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Ranger got 3 points, Grim got 0.
That's right, Grim. I guessed better.
Yeah.
I used my intellect of guessing and got lucky. That's all, really. That's pretty much all I did. All right. Well, see, that was very good, Sam. I like that. You need to come with some more.
Hey, I learned some new stuff.
I did learn some new stuff today. You know what? And I think the fans learned some new stuff today. We did know that about the move, but you know what? Damn it, we did. We educated ourselves.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So I just I just Googled that Predator thing.
It's stupid.
Oh my God.
Yes.
That is the most hilarious thing I've ever seen.
It's ridiculous.
Horrible.
It's got more value than a poopy flavored lollipop. Thank God. It's just
it's like a space lobster or something.
I know. Space lobster.
Like the old school Godzilla movies, you know?
All right. So we go back into Grand Arena here. I'm going to have the Panahoppus here. I mean, we're gonna have some fun because I'm going to win. We kind of can't dick around a little bit though because he did put some good teams on. Let me share my screen for the for my crew here so we can see. But let's work together to defeat stuff. So what do I have? I have the full CLS team. I have my full JTR team, which is way better than that. His JTR is Gear 9. What the hell? We do have a Bounty Hunter team. Now, his Bounty Hunter team, I could mirror match his Empire team and smoke it. I can mirror match the JTR team and smoke it. The Basel team, I can kind of do the same thing. I'm thinking I use CLS against this Bounty Hunter team. What do you guys think?
That Bounty Hunter team's going to be a tough one to crack.
Not with the full CLS team, though. What do you think?
That might be your best bet though, is the CLS.
Because the other teams they're just no match. I mirror match these other two because let me see with Basila who can I go with? Because I did save my Basila, but I don't know what Jedi I have to go with it. But then I can always do something crazy.
This dude doesn't have.
Yeah, I don't have.
Revan?
No, he doesn't have Trey. That's why. I mean, he couldn't beat my Trey team. He didn't even attempt the top defense. I only have to win one match and I win.
Oh, okay.
So, but I mean, who do we want to go see? Because I can go full Monty on the Bounty Hunters here. I mean, I can even save RT for my JTR team and get crazy with it. They got CLS, C-3PO, Chewie, Han. Where's my Han? Han.
Yeah, I agree. Proper catch. Don't underestimate bounty hunter teams.
Oh yeah, I'm not. That's why I'm going full CLS. Are you crazy? No, I'm not doing that again. I could go old Ben and save
That Gear 12 Embo is going to really, really suck.
I mean, I could put R2 on this team. Then when I'm going to run GTR, Holdo, BB-8. I could run Scavray.
There was
I got
Dengar.
a question.
What?
I got a question.
What?
Why are we not? Why are we not using Thrawn against that?
We can. I mean, I'm just looking at the map, Grandy. We're just talking it out, you know.
Sure.
So,
I'm just thinking if your Thrawn beats his boss on speed, you fracture, and now you just pick people off.
I mean, I could go that route. Now, the thing is, we put all that stuff on defense. Grandy did very well. I'll pop it up here for you. You can see how it did. He didn't even tap the north. I only needed one match to win. So this is the top zone. And then this is the bottom zone.
Okay.
So
what the hell is that team on the bottom? That team on the bottom is like old school Nightmare without Nightmare.
I know.
Okay. So if I was gonna try, first of all, I would check the speed. I would check the speed on his Bosk, right? I mean, don't listen to me. I screwed up my GA and
well, you're not the only one here. It's 205 speed.
I totally. So so he's got what, plus 40? What's the total speed? I saw plus 45, but I didn't see what the total speed was.
It was 204.
204.
204. There's no way your Thrawn is slower.
No.
There's no way, right? So run like a Thrawn Empire team.
All right. So who do you want me to use? Let's use Thrawn. Who else?
Can you sort by Empire for me?
Yeah, I sure can, Grande.
Muchos gracias.
De nada.
I would run like Thrawn, and then I'd probably run like troopers with it, right?
Yeah, which troopers?
Yeah, troopers.
We haven't. So if you ran like Veers, and you ran like Death Trooper and Short Trooper. Let me think.
I put Stark on there for the extra damage output.
Yeah, because we don't need Thrawn because we saved Bastilla for defense. We saved regular Bastilla in case we see a Night Sister team.
Sure.
Yeah, you're gonna slaughter with that team, bro. You're gonna slaughter.
I mean, I could use JTR against this team as well.
No. So let's save JTR. You're gonna kick somebody's ass with the JTR. You don't need to. We don't need to use JTR. You got it. You got this. You got it, man.
They want me to say.
Got it.
She was saying Thrawn Magma Trooper in here.
Okay, you can't. Again, Thrawn Magma works. Because it's AOE damage, right? But you already got three. You got three AOEs on this.
Yeah.
You got three AOEs on this. All we have to do is fracture, right? That's it. Fracture.
And then we're going after.
You're gonna fracture Bosk right out of the gate.
Right. That's gonna happen first.
Right?
Bye, Thrawn. Bye, Thrawn. Or
right.
Bosk.
And now you're gonna speed everybody up with his little binocular thingy.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna AOE like Embo.
Embo.
No, Embo.
Well, that's not quite the desired result, but.
It looks like he has the Zeta that makes him to where Embo can't be crit.
Oh, he does. Go back over to Boba Fett because you can probably kill Boba Fett a little quicker on this one. Turn meter swap with Short Trooper. Yep. So that way you can. Whoop, yep. And then now just keep going after Boba Fett. Yep, AOE. That works. Speed everybody up. Keep going after. Do it again. Basic. Done. Now
okay.
Now you can. Now you want to go. Now he's got the Zeta, so go after. Yep, you got it. Perfect.
Well, when Death Trooper goes, put his death mark on Embo, and then you'll be able to kill Embo real quick.
Yeah, you will. You'll be able to kill Embo super quick whenever it's his turn. Now you can AOE. Now you can mark. Now you got him. You got him dead to rights now. Speed everyone up. It's okay. You can swap. Don't. You can swap with swap with Shore, but that way we keep everybody's stuff up. We keep crit immunity up. And now he's gone. Now you can go after Farfad Nougat over there. Yeah. Perfect. You may get a 60 out of this. Fracture. What's his name? There you go. Speed everybody up. This is in the bag, man. It's in the bag.
Yeah.
You may end up with full protection. I mean, have they even taken a turn?
They took
like,
one turn.
Yeah.
You may end up with a 60 or pretty dang near a 60. Turn me. Oh, wait, hold on. Go with Veers. That way you get full protection. You got a 60, bro.
Ooh, a perfect score.
I mean, it's a perfect, not minus a character, right?
Yeah.
That's it.
All right. So that team's dead.
Yeah. What's our next biggest threat?
We got the Palpatine team, and then we've got the JTR and Bastila team up top.
I'd drop that EP team so you can see what's in the back line.
You know what? Here's the thing. You're always going to see it, right? I mean, so I would go after the next biggest threat. In my mind, the next biggest threat is JTR, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, good point.
All right. So, oh my God, who do we want to use?
Wait, what gear was his JTR?
9. Oh, I forgot I have Night Sisters too. Jesus.
You have Night Sisters?
Yeah, I forgot I had Night Sisters.
It's mother lead, bro, and you're done.
You want to use Night Sisters against JTR?
Mother led Night Sisters killed JTR, right? They die to none of them have tenacity. So they're going to die because they get to go all the time. They're going to sit there and attack zombie the entire time. And you're basically under mother lead. I mean, Night Sisters kill.
You want me to go Acolyte or Talia?
I mean, it's your choice. I'd probably go Talia just for the cleanse, and that way, in case you get dazed, you can cleanse it. The team has no tenacity, man.
We could use this team. We could use the Night Sisters though against that Bastila team.
No, yeah, that's a terrible idea. That's a terrible idea. Bastila has tons of tenacity. Bastila has tons of tenacity.
I know, you use
Bastila is what you would use against the Night Sisters.
Yes.
Right? Not the other way around.
You'll never be able to get Plague to stick while they have protection.
I know. I just want to see Gronda get angry.
Oh, okay, good. I'm like, no.
No.
Man, you could probably just auto this.
Again, your big damage dealers are Ray and Ray. So go after Ray and more Ray. Ray and more Ray. I said Ray and more Ray. You got it. Hey, speaking of nice dad jokes, I got a new one, by the way. I got a new dad joke. Let me watch to make sure Ranger doesn't screw up, and then I'll say my dad joke. But he should knock this out like no issue.
It's not going so well so far, Gronda.
Yeah, it's what the heck is going on here?
You should be killing this. You should be killing this. AOE. There you go. Now just keep the whatchamacallits going. Keep the stuns going.
It's not getting stunned.
Get rid of Ray Scav.
I'm trying.
With a basic, and she's back up. See? Now go over there and bloop bloop bloop. This is a come from behind team. Now heal. Heal. It's gonna remove. There you go. You don't need the second heal, but that's fine. They're just gonna die. You forgot how to play Night Sisters. Night Sisters win, but Night Sisters don't win when they look pretty.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? They lose all their protection. They don't look pretty doing it. It's a come from behind win.
Okay. I have a JTR
Now,
team
which-
and a CLS team left.
No, you don't. You have a Bastilla team and a Palpatine team.
No, I'm saying I can use against them.
Oh, okay. So now what you want to say is what do I need to use here? And I'm going to say against Bastilla, I'd probably use CLS, right? And then against Palpatine, I'd probably use your Bastilla team, or I'd use Rex Wampa. Your choice. So my dad joke for the moment. What is different? What's the difference between?
You want me to go? I usually use R2 on the JTR team. You want me to use them on the CLS team here?
No, I'd save.
Or I could put
Yeah,
Baze
save,
in there.
just go-
I could put Baze in
Yeah,
there.
put Old Ben or put Chase in there, whatever. So what's the difference between Emperor's Palpatine shuttle and the Ebon Hawk? One is a galactic chase, and the other is a galactic purchase.
Oh,
Oh.
no, God. All right, let's kill Hermit Yoda, because I hate him so much.
Yep.
Oh, no, sorry. Yoda's going to get smashed here, so don't even, kiss my ass. Let's just clear all that. Yeah, thank you. Let's just keep on killing Mr. Yodi.
You just do a basic.
Yeah, just get to... Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Hi, Ezra.
Now it's your Ezra.
Oh, Ezra. Yes, that's sweet. Oh, let's just remove all these buffs. I don't like them. Oh, hi, Bastila. How you doing? Here, meet Han Solo. He's going to shoot you. Oh, no. I'm going to remove that. Yeah, now you're really screwed. Oh, you're going to get stunned? Yeah. Oh, sorry. Let's see. Let's going to hit you with that. Oh, she healed. That's sweet. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. And bye-bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Here, just put on auto. Go get him, guys.
See you later.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
bye-bye. Not bye-bye.
It's a big old bunch of bye-bye.
All right, what has he got in the bag? I have a lot of offense to put on. Let's see here. We've got okay. Okay, Nihilist. What?
A Nihilist-led Sith team. Okay.
Confused.
Nihilist-led Sith team. Probably Rex Wampa could take that out.
Yeah.
I'm just
Who do we want to use
just
for
throwing that out there.
Palpatine?
so Palpatine team.
JTR.
Palpatine. You're gonna either use Bastilla-led Jedi
Oh yeah, we forgot
you-
about those. Bastila.
or
I don't
JTR.
have my Bassi team. I don't have her. I don't have Grandmaster Yoda. I don't have a ton of Jedi for this though.
Then just JTR it, man.
Okay.
Well, you have Anakin and Ezra if you're needing damage.
But they got a
You
Thrawn.
do have you do have Anakin and Ezra, right? You have Anakin and the problem is that the problem with this team is
Palpatine.
they've got, well, again, you're not going to get shocked and you're not going to get stunned, right? The only thing on here that's going to happen is you're going to get fractured, right? It's the only thing that's going to happen. Somebody's going to get fractured, and you know who's going to get fractured? You're probably going to run. If you throw Jedi, just like show me your Jedi just for a minute.
He can
Let's look
mirror
at
it and just put like Nest or Wampa in there.
No,
and that,
you know, I would not mirror this team. That's just my personal opinion. I would not mirror this team, but you know, you could easily do like you need damage, which means Ezra's got to go. If we did it like this, Ezra's got to go on the team. You know, he's right about not having very many Jedi, right? He's actually right. we'd end up with like a Barris and an Old Ben, and we'd end up with like there's no protection regeneration on this team.
Mm-mm.
That's the problem, right? This team is probably. I'm not saying we're not going to use it.
I'd say
I'm just saying
better
we're gonna
probably
use
against
it in
those bounty hunters.
We're going to use this in the back, and so So I would say the team we need to use right here is just go in and JTR it. You're going to 60 out of 60 this thing.
All right, so
Again.
JTR R2. I'll go. You want me to go full JTR team with Holdo and Scavray?
That looks perfect. You're going to wipe the floor with that team, man.
Oh, and chat does bring a good point up. Don't take Rex against that Nihilist team when you do, because Nihilist counters Rex because no crits.
Oh yeah, no crits. It's not going to work out real super great.
Yeah.
But yeah, this JTR team will take the EP team down, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you want me to
Just
go?
make sure to hit.
Let's just go after
Thrawn,
Thrawn. Yeah. Thrawn.
You're just gonna remove the turn meter from Thrawn. Thrawn's the only real problem here.
Now let's
And
go
then-
kill
and then
Palpatine.
And then you're just gonna go all in on Palpatine. Okay. Now like kill the also Rans, right? Kill Tarkin, go after, yeah. You know, and kill Veers and you're done. Again, don't take advice from the guy that's losing his his GA. I feel like a dork. I made a mistake, a tactical error on my part.
It happens. You're human.
Which one got you, Grande?
Well, what got me is my child had a bloody nose when I was going after a Night Sisters team, and I didn't escape, and so I left the turn meter loaded, and then I thought he was done with that, and so I went in, and so I came back 15 minutes later, and I got another daddy, my nose, and so I basically turn meter loaded it twice with two good teams. So after that it was like, well, this is gonna suck.
Oh,
like,
he put his CLS team in the back. Oh no.
It's all right.
It's a Gear 9 CLS.
It's all right.
I mean, we won.
Which team? So here you go. Which team do we have that's sitting here right now that is the most that we think is going to be the biggest problem? I think it's still CLS, even over that Nihilist team, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So whenever you see a CLS team like that, how do you want to go after it? I think we have a couple of choices. My first choice on this team, believe it or not, you put Nest on your Bastilla team. So go in with a Bastilla team that's something, and you can almost pick whatever you want, right? So you're going to go like Bastilla, Ezra, Barris, like, and then for your fifth, put Nest on the team.
Yeah. Who else you want to put on here? Old
So
Ben?
I'd probably put Old Ben, right? So now we got a tank for them to go after, right? So effectively, what we're doing is we're constantly healing. We're going to be going great, and you're going to put days on all their characters, right? And Nest is not going to get any debuffs.
No.
Because it's under Bastilla lead.
I think that's on Jedi though that she affects.
Go look at her leader. Go look at her leader. I'm going to tell you right now. All Jedi allies, but we should dispel. We have Zeta Barris, right? So if Nest does
Yeah,
get a debuff,
100% tenacity and more damage. Okay, I'm
right.
cool with it.
But Barris Zeta on her unique should make it to where every time Barris goes, we cleanse whatever Nest has got on her, right?
All right, I want to go with this team.
Yeah, I think this one should work pretty well.
Oh no, not Ezra. Oh no.
You don't have the taunt. You got the taunt up already, right?
Yeah, so
Because of it, which means you can do the AOE, right? Because they're going to attack.
let's get rid of
Now.
Chewie.
Now it almost doesn't matter who you go after. You can either go after Chewie or you can go after Leia. Your choice.
Let's go to. I always want to get rid of Chewie. Who do you want to
Yeah,
call an assist?
Chewie is-
Ezra or Ness?
Well,
Right?
if you call in Ezra, it should cleanse all of his buffs, all of his debuffs, and he gets to go. There you go. AOE. There you go. Just a regular basic because we don't need to cleanse.
Well, I
That'll
thought I was going to do that. I forgot.
Call
that.
in Nest.
Yeah.
Do it again. Even if they go after her, it's fine. There you go. And now you can go after. You can like stun somebody. Do whatever you want. There you go. Boom.
Oh my
Really
God.
squishy Han.
This is not even fair.
Well, I mean, all of them were what, gear 9 except for Leia, which was gear 12.
Yeah.
I mean, but you see how this is a cool team, right? You normally go in and you 1v5 with Nest, right?
Yeah.
But you see how this would have worked against a really hardcore CLS team, right? I mean, if this guy had gear 12 with 3 Zetas, it would have worked.
Yeah.
So this is why sometimes we don't always go in and go, oh, it's Nest 1v5. That's cool, except whenever they put hardcore crap on defense.
Well, that's done. So we got 2 teams left. We got a Bounty Hunter team and we got the Nihilist team.
I think the Bounty Hunter team is kind of garbage. Does any?
It's
What do you guys
Cad
think?
Bane lead. I mean, I can use my boss team. I don't know.
Yeah, Cad Bane is. What do we have left for Nihilus?
We could go Emperor Palpatine Vader. We've got the boss team, Bounty Hunter team. So
How much? Yeah, that's kind of a control team, right? That might work. Do we have any? I don't think we have any characters on his team. Yeah, we could do like Palp. So we could do a Vader Palp team. What are your other?
with Wampa.
Yeah. What are your other? Show me your other. Show me your other like Empire or your other Sith.
Sith.
Yeah. We could gain the turn meter advantage with Sith Trooper, Sith Assassin, maybe.
She's only gear
She's
10.
not really that great. She's not that greatly geared. What about who else is on his team? Nihilus and who else? Go back again. I'm trying to figure out who else is on the team.
Nihilus.
Maul, Savage.
So here's the deal, right? We're not going to. So we need a way to get rid of debuffs, right?
Mm-hmm.
We really need a cleanser or a healer on this team, right? Or a cleanser and a healer. Because we're going up debuffs for debuffs. Think about this for a minute.
I've got the boss team, but I don't know if I want to put that against the Nihilist team.
I mean, there's no taunt. You're going to sit there and
Chad is saying EP versus Nihilus and Bosk versus the Cad Bane.
Yeah, I think
team.
that's the best way to go. So we just got to go EP, Vader, Wampa, but then who else?
Do you have Chirrut and Baze?
We just used Baze, remember?
Who do we have that's a tank?
I've got Royal Guard I can put on here. And it's just to take damage. If I go Empire, I've got Royal Guard I can throw in there. You can even throw Tarkin in there if we wanted to. or short Snow Trooper, but I don't really think Snow Trooper against this lineup is going to be.
Do you have Savage?
No, he's lower level.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to figure. The problem is when we get dazed, how do we cleanse daze? If they daze Wampa, how do we get rid of daze? We know freaking Maul is going to daze, and it's going to stick on Wampa. How do we get rid of daze on Wampa?
Do I have my Rex still? I don't know if I put him on defense. I do have my Rex.
The problem with you have Rex. The problem with Rex is there's no crits, right? So
well, that's only if he's in lead.
So if we put Rex on the team, right? Just Rex on the team. Now we've got a way to cleanse if we get a bunch of debuffs. So the biggest thing here is we only use Rex's pop up. Well, screw it. We can use Rex's pop up as soon as we want. They have no way to dispel buffs.
No.
At all. So that's why Rex on the team. Do we want a different leader that's better than that? Do we want a speed leader instead?
No, I think this is going to work. I think this is going to work.
I think that's going to work fine. Go for it.
Here we go. Let's finish this up so we can get to questions.
Well, I mean, this is part. I mean, part of this is how. Oh gosh, you win the speed game too.
I wonder who I'm going to.
Freaking go kill Maul.
Kill
freaking Maul. That way we're sure.
Maul.
That way we're sure stun everybody. Okay, now we don't have to worry quite so much. 10 up. AoE. Whoopah! Yeah, you're done. You're good now.
Yeah, eliminate Nihilus.
I go kill Sidious.
Well,
go kill Sidious. There you go. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you freaking wiped the floor with this team. I was thinking this was like a hard team. You know what I mean? Like I was all like, oh, if they're OP, this is gonna suck. They were not OP.
Well, back before EP got his rework, you know, it would have been tough to use an EP team against a Nihilus team.
Yeah, we'll just go do boss bounty hunters versus bounty hunters.
Dude, you're gonna like wipe the floor with this team, man.
Ringo and Dengar.
Yeah, I mean you're gonna. Oh my gosh, man.
I love galactic bounties. 20 freaking shards, Akira. Thank you.
Oh, hi, JD8. Meet. Should I taunt first?
I would taunt first. If you taunt first and then you use a special, you can do this next. One special, it almost doesn't matter. Just a special.
Burn them.
Burning. Now you can AoE. Except you didn't do it on the one for the payout. That's all right. Are you gonna not even get to the payout?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He's got to kill them all.
You're gonna win. You're gonna win before you even get to the freaking payout. Finally, you're gonna get to the payout. Oh my gosh, bro.
So we win. There you go.
Ranger is the champion. We know. Dun dun dun.
We have done it, guys. We worked together as a team. We did a good job. Put everything on defense.
You didn't end up with an 8-year-old with a bloody nose at 11 p.m. last night. Telling you.
So,
that was painful. I'm like, no! And then I was like, oh, I need to limp into this one. And then I'm like, no! It was terrible.
No. All right, let's get to some questions.
Oh, real quick, don't forget to do your galactic bounties for Kira shards.
I did my bounties already.
Takedown games. Question: did you guys get to see my Grand Arena this morning? Very solid opponent. Check it out if you haven't. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, plug.
I saw you streaming it, and I'll check it out later, a little bit later.
Yeah, I need to go watch it too, because the only thing I saw this morning was the inside of my eyelids.
Yeah.
Proper catch. Question: could GK Barris 5s work on D if Barris does not have her Zeta?
Could what work on? Say that again.
Could GK Barris 5s work on defense if Barris does not have her Zeta?
I mean, it'll be better than nothing, but you're talking about in 3v3? Yeah. I mean, it'll work fine. It's a wicked old school team. I mean, we used to run that way back in the day, like 2 years ago back in the day.
But without a Zeta on Xeris?
But I would probably tell you to put the Zeta on her. Here's the deal. With the Zeta, you get the cleanse. With the Zeta, I mean, it's one of the better Zetas in the game. So I would probably tell you to put the Zeta. But yeah, it will work.
It will.
Boba 140100. Question: when it comes to modding crew, should I go out on defense set or health set?
I put a defense set.
Yeah, I did too.
But I put a defense set with some speed and some health.
Yep, speed, health, defense, whatever you can get on him. Tenacity. He's a tank. You want him fast, but very tanky. Health is important. I blame Finn.
I blame Finity.
That's a good call.
What else 73? Question: how is the Ebon Hawk drop rate working for everybody?
Really.
It's the Imperial shuttle.
It's really good.
I'm all in. I'm all in on that purchase. I'm telling you right now. I'm all in on the purchase.
Oh Jesus.
I'm at 40 at 80 shards.
Oh, let me go look. I hadn't even looked yet. I am at 28 of 80 shards. For real. How are you higher? You're like getting better drop rates than me. It's awesome.
Because they drop on the lower energy normal nodes too, and it's the same drop in the hard nodes.
And I'm still doing, and I'm still doing Karth, right? So I'm all in on Karth. That's why I've been doing the nasty node.
You don't have to spend crystals on refreshing the hard nodes when it's on the normal nodes. So less crystal spending, you can refresh your energy more often. That's what I'm doing, at least.
Ski Trooper, question: isn't the way Grand Arena matchmaking works, don't fluff your roster, the same thing that prompted them to rework Zombie, an incentive to not progress? Why is this one okay and not a problem?
Oh, okay. So Zombie was not okay because if you had already geared her, then you couldn't ungear her, right? Which means it didn't. So we can't. What you're doing is you're extrapolating from one character having a problem to don't fluff your roster. Let me tell you, the game wants you to fluff your roster for TV, but it doesn't want you to fluff your roster for GA, and it doesn't want you to fluff your roster for GW. So you're getting what happens is they're saying people that want to be collectors can do one thing, and people who want to be like min-maxers can do something else. So the very first part of your statement is probably incorrect. CG doesn't not want you to do something. CG wants you to do what you want to do, and then reward you for what you've decided. Don't assume intent.
Huey, question: strat on getting 3 stars on Nest Bounty Hunter event?
Pray.
It's not super easy. I'm going to tell you, you've got to have really great mods. You got to have double Zeta Bosk, and you really need the team, right? Mm-hmm. You really need Bosk. You really need Boba Fett. You really need Dengar. You really need Zam, and you really need Greedo, and you really got to have that team pretty well done. Potentially, you could do it with Django Fett too as well, but you got to have that team probably gear 10, gear 11 with all the Omegas. So I'm just going to tell you, it's not super easy, and most people, unless you're Vincelli, are not going to auto it. So if you're not able to get 7-star C3PO, don't expect to get it. Let me tell you how not easy it is. I already have a 7-star nest. I don't even try. I just go to the next one down and hit auto because I've got all the shards, so it doesn't matter. That's how not easy it is.
Science.
Okay, Emerald Spectre had a question, and they linked their swgoh.gg account and was asking what's their best Fleet Arena team if they're having issues.
Probably need to do a roster review. We typically don't do roster reviews as a question, but if somebody wants to go look at it real quick, they can.
I'm pulling it up.
I posted it in the Zoom chat.
Well, his lineup's all wrong. So he's running Executrix with Scimitar, TIE Advanced, and TIE Silencer as a starting.
Ooh. Scimitar goes as a reinforcement, first of all.
That's the first problem right there. If I'm looking at ships, he put Silencer on your starting lineup. I don't know why he's not in your starting lineup. You need a tank in there as well. You don't have Houndstooth. Oh, you do have Houndstooth, 3 stars. Your boss is not ready.
Yeah. How is his boss there? Or no,
he's not. He's not there.
So that means we're running Sunfac or we're running Biggs.
Yeah,
right.
Under Executrix.
And why are we not? And what about Chimera? Why are we not running Chimera?
I don't
even
know if
as 5-star or 6-star.
Yeah, he has a 6-star Chimera, but his Executrix is 7 stars.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you, I would be going all in on that 6-star.
Yeah,
I'd take the reinforcement hit, right? I think you lose a reinforcement, right? At 6-star, I'd take the reinforcement hit and run. I'd take the reinforcement hit and I'd run Chimera.
Yeah, because you could go with your starting lineup could be Biggs or Sunfac with TIE Silencer, TIE Advance. Reinforcements could be Boba Fett, Poe, Scimitar. I'm looking at what else.
Scimitar.
Yeah, those would be the ones I would run. But the reason you're getting smoked so hard in there is you don't have a tank in your starting lineup. The synergy's not there, and so people are just picking you apart, my friend. So just quit.
What's his ship's rank right now?
285. Let me go back.
He could probably get to the top 100 if he changed it up.
Absolutely. Oh, sorry, 224. Low 321. No, it's the wrong one. 268. Low 318. High 208. His average is 285.
Yeah. So he could probably get from 285 average to 185 average. He'd gain 100 spots by changing his team.
Yeah, that's what I would recommend, my friend. I mean, with Biggs or Sunfac and then TIE Advance with Silencer in your starting lineup under Chimera, one you can heal him if anything happens. If not, you can turn meter. But you're getting target locks and
you get to the ultimate first.
Yeah, and
you get your ultimate first.
You could even go Biggs or Sunfac with Imperial TIE Fighter with Silencer, bring in TIE Advance because he debuffs. Scimitar, Poe. I mean, there's a lot of ways you could go with it, but you definitely need to change your starting lineup to something more conducive to being able to hold better. Because Scimitar in the opening is just no. I don't even use Scimitar anymore. But those are some of the things. Just as a quick glance, we'd have to get in a more in-depth roster to help you out.
My friend, need a roster review.
You do need a roster review, so I would submit for a roster review. But that's just a quick shake-up, I would say. Emerald, for your question. So see how that works. Change it up a little bit. See if you can climb a little bit better than that. Yeah, there you go. Real quick glance, but that's what I kind of see.
Christina Benson, question: can you 7-star 3PO without Wicket?
Yes, but have fun. I'm sorry.
Yes, and it will be very painful.
It's hard. It's so hard. I mean, Wicket's that little catalyst. You know, he's your damage leader. He does the turn. He just does a lot. I mean, I did it without Paplu, but I couldn't imagine trying to do that without Wicket. It can be done. You're going to need RNG in your favor. You don't have the damage and stuff. You can't stealth certain characters since you're not running TiVo. I mean, I have to look at your lineup and see what you're running, but yeah, that's going to be really hard. It's just, I'm sorry, but you're just gonna have to do like I did. Just put your nose down and grind through it, and hopefully the RNG gets into your favor to where you can kill it. It's gonna take you a while without Wicket. Just not enough damage on there. I mean, you're running Scout. He can substitute there. Grind out. You think maybe Scout is can somewhat take the place of Wicket, but I think it's gonna be really hard. And Grinder's not here. Awesome.
I'm here. I'm right here. I'm here.
Oh, I said your name, Grande.
Oh, I'm good with it. Roll with it. Go with it, brother.
Oh my God. So what?
Tangent
I reject
Revolution.
your reality, and I insert my own.
How
Go
dare
ahead.
you? How dare you, sir?
Tangent Revolution question: would Grande recommend that Ranger use Thanos on offense? LOL.
That's from yesterday's stream with Finity when I confused Kronos and Thanos. Yes, he should definitely use Thanos on defense whenever you get a chance, because it always it has a possibility of instantly removing 2 or 3 of your characters right away whenever you start, because it's 50%. So yeah, always use Thanos.
Darth Cyan 1972 question: any idea when CG will fix Grand Arena when your opponent doesn't set any defense? Anyone else on the panel frustrated with this?
Yeah, they've addressed this, that they're working on fixing that where someone that's not playing, that doesn't put a defense down, where you don't get a chance for credits and things of that nature. They're looking to address that issue. When are they going to have it fixed? No idea. I know it's been brought up. They're looking to come up with a solution. I don't know the timeline on the solution. So we'll just have to kind of bear with it until they actually come up with some kind of way of overcoming that. But for right now, it's frustrating. I don't think anybody likes it, where it's like, I mean, you get a free win, so it means you're going to higher in the rewards, but then you don't get a chance to fight or do anything, so that kind of sucks. So, yeah, I mean, unless you know something more that I don't, they haven't given a specific date or anything for that.
Yeah, I think what was it, 2 patches ago, where they gave us we're working on a way to make people an auto defense type thing, to where.
And if they said it once, they'll set it on the other ones. They've at least got it that far, right? So
yeah.
if they said day 1, you'll get the next day, at least.
Yeah, and I still don't think we've got rewards from what they said they were going to give us rewards for that. The one where they rescheduled this one, so we'll see. I blame Finn. All right, next question.
Kazakagi too easy question: who wants the flu? I don't want it anymore.
Give it to Grande.
Who wants the what?
The flu.
Give it to Fiddy, then he'd have a reason to not show up.
Yeah,
Actual reason.
Yeah, see, that's science. Give the doctor the flu; he can take care of it the best.
And that was the last question.
Nice.
Oh wow,
we did it, guys. We did a good job. We worked together. We knocked it out. It's just good. All right, so we're going to end the stream there. If you guys do have more questions, join our Discord. There's a great group of people there. Not just the RSG crew members, but a lot of great people from the community that are always in there. Top end guilds, things of that nature, that if you do have questions, you don't have to wait for us to do the lunch stream. You can just pop on our Discord and come in general, ask your question. You'll get a ton of advice, a lot of good questions. People really willing to help you out. That's why I love our community so much. So if you haven't checked out our Discord, please join. The link is down below. Make sure you stop what you're doing. Give us a thumbs up on the video. It does help with our content. Subscribe if you haven't already. We do have our Patreon page. We love our Patreon supporters. So if you would like to become a Patreon page or supporter because you like the content, please go ahead and do that. And then we got the ACS campaign going on. You can see we're at $11,043.21. We're getting close to that 15,000 mark. We're raising money for the American Cancer Society. So if you would like to help with that, all you need to do is just check out the Tiltify link. If you'd like to donate, you can. Or if you want to donate for something fun, we got a lot of cool fun prizes in there still. Remember, we got the big drawing for that Mary J. Skywalker lightsaber coming up. So check that out as well. So a lot of fun stuff going on. Remember, we're going to do Battlefront today. We're going to do some Galactic Assault and have some fun with that. Tomorrow we've got the Jedi Academy. I just realized that Grand Arena's happening, so I'll have to do a video of setting defenses, and then I'll have to do a video of Sunday of attacking. Damn it. Ugh.
Damn it, Ranger. You got a lot to do.
Oh, crap. So the beat goes on, but on behalf of myself and the crew, thank you guys so much for stopping by. We really appreciate it. Check out the Battlefront 2 stream. We have a lot of fun doing those. A lot of cool stuff going on in Battlefront. But with that, check the Discord out. Come hang out. We're always social. Come join the community. We will holler at you guys later. Peace.
Chewy doesn't want the stream to end.
Wait, why?
Is it
Chewy does. Dude, Chewy, if you don't want this, you can talk to me anytime, Chewy, I promise.
What was he saying?
Is there
We're in
going
the
to be a
same-
special stream for the announcement coming out today?
I didn't know there was an announcement coming out today. Is
There's
there
an announcement.
I didn't know about that. Wait, what? Wait. What
Hold on,
announcement?
I'll hop on the forums and check
Yeah,
here.
check real quick for me, because unless Chewy's just wanting us to go longer.
An announcement coming today.
Um,
I don't think we're getting an announcement
No.
today. I think someone's reading way too much into a midnight post on Twitter.
No, that was
That's all
from
I'm
like 2
saying.
days ago.
I'm just
We
telling
already
you.
addressed that.
I don't think there's going to be an announcement today.
Well, have you guys seen the trailer for the Ebon Hawk?
Oh yeah, but I mean,
HK came out of the
yeah,
ship.
meat bags. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
HK got a cameo.
Yeah,
Yeah, HK's the hardware for that ship.
I'm not aware of any announcement.
I'm not either.
So I mean, unless Crumb's going to do one of his delicious puzzles. Yeah, but that'd be the most I would think would come today. They're not typically Friday.
It says Reddit post. Supposed HK rework today is what they're saying.
Again, right? Somebody needed
Oh.
something to talk about, so that's why they said it. Again, they're going to string that out. We just got Ebon Hawk yesterday, right? You want to know how you can know there's going to be something? Is if you get the in-game pop-up at like 3:00 in the afternoon that says, "Hey, client restart at 5:00," right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's not normal for them to do
Not
it.
on a Friday. They have
I'm
done.
going to
stuff
tell you
on-
right. Now, I'm going to tell you, they've done it on a Friday before, but they've also learned. Here's the problem: if they do a client restart on a Friday, I mean, somebody has to work Saturday and Sunday
Mhm.
in order to make sure there's not a bug, because they typically don't like bugs to run over the weekend. How do you keep a bug from not running over the weekend? Don't release crap on a Friday.
Yeah, I think they've learned their lesson on that.
No, this
Big
is
time.
you release content on Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday, not on a Friday.
Okay, I see the Reddit post they're talking about. It says, check the official forums for more details and see you on the tables. Statement, HK47 is ready to serve. Yeah, that's a excerpt from the
It's a dev
Video.
post.
Well, Chewy posted
dev post?
something like that. It's on
Is
Reddit.
it a dev?
that's what
Is it
it says dev response.
Yeah, there's a dev response, which means if you scroll down into the responses, there's a dev response, which probably means scroll down a little bit and you'll see the dev
Oh.
response.
From EA Carey, yeah. So in a perfect world, what would have happened is that hint wouldn't have been interpreted as a rework happening today.
Exactly. So what I'm telling you right now is, again, people read way too much into into somebody's about halfway falling asleep post while they're sitting in their
Oh,
bed.
this is something. Yeah, that's Carrie already addressed this. Yeah, this is not.
She's addressed this multiple times.
Yeah.
People took what she said as a freaking rework.
Yeah.
We've had this happen before. People read way too much into somebody's midnight
Yeah,
twittering.
She responded.
Don't read it. Yeah, and then she even said, just because I say something like that sounds like HK does not mean it's HK getting a rework.
No.
HK was on the Ebon Hawk. The Ebon Hawk got introduced. Leave it at that. It's as
We
simple
do know
as
it's.
that.
We
folks.
do know that HK's getting a rework. It looks like, but they usually announce that on a Tuesday or a Wednesday.
Tuesday,
something
Wednesday,
like that.
Thursday, guys.
Yeah, that's
Tuesday,
the-
Wednesday, Thursday, guys. Not on a Monday. Okay, first of all, those people don't get into the office until 9 o'clock. It's a Monday. They got to tell everybody what they did over the weekend, right? So it's not going to happen. What happens on a Friday? On a Friday at about 3 o'clock, everybody starts talking about which bar they're going to go hang out at or who's barbecuing, right? I mean, it's typical office type stuff, guys.
Yep.
This is why stuff doesn't happen on. Even if the only reason why they would release something on a Friday is because it's out of their control, and they have to release it on a Friday. Why are they pushing all the KOTOR content right now? They're pushing all the KOTOR content right now because nobody tells them when to put stuff out as far as KOTOR is concerned. EA's
Yeah.
not telling them. Disney's not telling them. Nobody's going to tell them, hey, by the way, you got to release on this day so that way it interfaces with some other stuff, with like a toy we're bringing out, or with a book we're bringing out, or with a comic book we're bringing out, or we have a movie in 3 days. Nobody tells them to do that stuff. So that's the reason why they stick with KOTOR, guys, is because they get more flexibility in their own schedule, and it's manifest destiny, bro. They have more control over their own destiny when they do KOTOR. That's why they do it.
Yep.
Yeah, but I there is going to be an HK rework. Now, but if I think
I don't disagree with you, but it's not today.
No, they'll do. They may tease something.
We might get a puzzle. We might get a tease.
Yeah.
We might get a puzzle today, right? We might get a tease or a puzzle that they expect us to work on over the weekend. I mean, Friday night puzzles, absolutely. Why do we get Friday night puzzles? Because you got 5 or 6 devs that like to sit in their bedroom at midnight, looking at Reddit and the forums, and watching 2 or 3 people on a stream trying to figure out the puzzle, because that's enjoyable for them.
Yeah.
And it's enjoyable for the community. So yeah, we could get a puzzle today, but we're not going to get a...
I really enjoy Crumb's puzzles. Those are so
They're
good.
creative, and the people have enjoyed them. I mean, they are very creative. So it would be cool to get a puzzle. To figure, I don't have the time for the puzzle. I let more available minds try to track and figure that stuff out. I mean, I love watching Finn trying to do it because it's unbelievable watching him trying to figure that out. It's like, all right, if I carry the 5 and the 3,
yeah, if I carry the 5 to the 7,
sometimes it's pretty funny when Crumb does his puzzles, like, oh, you guys will never get this.
But yeah, Chewie,
that's the solution.
Dude, there are like 2 or 3 Discords now strictly set up to like work those puzzles.
I know, right?
And then I don't know if you know this, but there's an entire community called on Reddit called Cypher, and I think some of our Reddit guys got with the Cypher guys, and the Cypher guys
really?
are actually So there's a Cypher Reddit where basically you could say, hey, a friend of mine posted this cipher. Can you guys help me crack it? And so they got 3 or 4 of the cipher dudes on it. Well, Crumb is great at doing this, but those cipher guys are even better than Crumb. And there's like 10 of them, and maybe 1 or 2 of him. Right? He's got 2 or 3 buddies doing it with him at the thing. So
yeah, that's why they were able to crack the last one so quick.
They went to the cipher group on Reddit, and were like, "Hey guys." And of course, the Cypher guys are like, new puzzle. They like, they get a big kick out of that.
Puzzles, yeah, it's a fun thing. But Chew, to your answer, we had seen that before. So, thanks for bringing it up. You gave me a little bit of a.
Gave him a little bit of a heart attack.
I was like, wait a minute, wait. What's going on? Did they just do some malarkey again? Like, what's going on here? So we gotta love the RSG community. They're always on top of it, trying to make sure we got what's going on. So shout out to you, Chewy. Appreciate you. But yeah, we'll see if there's anything coming out. But you know us, if there's anything big that comes out, we'll stream. We'll be there for you guys. Don't worry about that. We got you covered. So all right, so we'll end the stream there. Come join us on Battlefront. We are gonna have a good time. And with that, have a great rest of your day, guys. We'll holler at you later.